Pilots and Paws is a national organization of volunteer pilots. They work together and connect shelters and rescues and fly animals in need. Whatever the case may be, our volunteer pilots will step up to the plate and fly these animals to a place of safety. These are just everyday working people who have a passion to fly, and they also have an equal passion to fly animals to safe havens.
Welcome. Hey, welcome. Hey, good to see you.
They like to get together and share their stories and their experiences, and there's a nice camaraderie that's built between the pilots.
Founded in 2008, Pilots and Paws now has 5,000 volunteer pilots across every state.
All these pilots love dogs, they love flying, so they're doing it for the same reasons I am. We just love what we do.
What we're doing is making a statement about the animals that need help and assistance. They don't have very good spay and neuter protocols here, so that leads to an overabundance. And Pilots and Paws are working to move these animals where they can find their adoptive homes.
We've got 10 aircraft here, and my job was to assign the dogs to particular aircraft based on size and the types of crates that each plane is carrying. Okay, we're ready to load up. I'm here to show you how I stack crates in my aircraft. I put one crate on the bottom, one crate on top, and then side to side. And the crates are sized so that I no longer have to strap the crates in, and they are stable, they don't fall over the aircraft.
Come here, you want to go for a ride?
Our goal here with Pilots and Paws is to transport these animals to their rescues in a very safe, humane method.
Yes.
There are numerous ways that you can tether or harness a dog into an aircraft. It is very similar to as what you would do in an automobile. It all starts with a harness on the dog, and you want to make sure that it has at a minimum a D-ring, and a lot of them now have this additional strapping here. So the first method would be to just take your seat belt and run it through this additional strapping, and then click your belt closed and tighten it down to however far you want the dog to be able to move. Obviously, you would do this in the back seat, not the front seat, so the dog has absolutely no access to any controls or equipment. The second way is you can get a seatbelt strap, and this is one where you would just click it onto the D-ring and then hook this part into the actual seatbelt itself, and then just adjust this to give the dog as little movement as possible allowed. To release them, you just lift up the buckle and off you go. To tether a dog into the back seat, what we have done is when we pulled out the back seat where the seats bolt into the floor, we just added these D-ring inserts to the bolts. All we do at that point is utilizing the same seat belt latch here. We add a carabiner to it and hook it to the D-ring that we have installed. To that, adjust the dog as needed to give him as much or as little movement as we want. And that is how you tether a dog in your back seat.